Hello friends, welcome to dptutorials. In this tutorial, let us understand about resources, roles and codes in Primavera. Resources include labor on the ground, non-labor resources and material that will be used for performing activities. And these can be usually assigned to the activities of my projects in Primavera. You can have unlimited hierarchical resources as well as resource codes for grouping and sorting out. In addition, you can even set up roles with specific skill sets and use them as resource assignments. Let us open a sample project like this. So this is my schedule now. In order to see the resources, you need to go to menu bar and under Enterprises tab, click on Resources. Here in this window, you can see all the resources that are available in my database. You can also view resources without opening any project. To view resources, we went into Enterprise and selected Resources. Click on this display option and click on the filter by. You can see three options: all active resources, all resources and current project resources. This third category will display the list of resources that have been assigned to activities of our current project. Active resources are the ones which are still active in my database, and all resources category will show all the global resources. So if I select any resource, like for example planning engineer, and go to the details tab, you can see under the general tab details like resource ID, resource name, etc. If you like to change the display format of these resources from this default tabular view to chart view, right click here and select chart view to see the chart view of resources. Got it? To customize columns, you need to right click again and click on columns and then select customize option. Okay. You can filter the resources based on the options available like this. You can as well change the hierarchical sequence of these resources by selecting the group and sort by option. So you can use this resource details to view, add and edit detailed information about new or a selected resource. Here, if you go to the details tab for any resource, you can categorize the resource type as labor, non-labor, material. You can mention the unit of measure, currency to define units and prices. You can assign the calendars for resources and also a number of hour units per day. If you check this autocomplete actuals checkbox, this would be calculated by default the labor units spent for the particular activity, and this can be assigned to the costs as well. Go to the next tab. You can see the units and prices. Based on the resource, you can mention the price per unit and maximum units per time as well. And the next tab is Progress Reporter. Comprises of nothing but to evaluate the timesheet of a particular resource. You can globally define shifts that span specific work for a certain period of time. To view resource shifts, go to Enterprise tab, click on Resource Shifts. 3 are the global resource shifts available in our Primavera. You can add your desired shift as per your requirement, or else you can even modify the existing shifts. This 3 shift operation means the 24 hours time scale has been divided into 3 shifts of 8 hours each. See the 4-hour shift now. Click Modify to view that each shift is of 6 hours. And 24/7 shift will be a single line with 24 hours. So here you can manage the shift timing for your resource and assign them to your resources accordingly. And now we are done with the resources, and let us now get into resource codes. Resource codes provide feasibility to project resources based on their classification. For example, if I would like to see resources based on the discipline, I will be using the resource codes. Go to the Enterprise tab and click on Resource Codes. Click on this Add or Modify button to edit the available resource codes. These codes will help us to categorize the resources as per our requirement. Now let us see how to assign the resource codes to existing resources. You can assign the codes to resources using the Code tab from the Resources window by pressing the Assign button here like this, and assign the available codes from here, or else add a column here showing resource codes and directly assign them into the column, or else move to the Resource Codes window, click on the Display option, and you can select the category based on the type of codes, and then you can assign the resources here. And with the help of these codes, you can summarize the resources fields in order to group and sort resources. Understood, friends? So this is how we use these resources and resource codes in Primavera. And now let us see how to use the roles. Roles are nothing but project personnel job titles, or you can say skills that we use in a current project like project planner, quality engineer, survey engineer, etc. In order to view roles, go to Enterprise tab and click on Roles. Under the Display option, you can select by clicking on Filter by Current Project Roles to view the roles that are available in this current project, or else you can view all the roles which are available in our database. In order to add any new role, you need to click on this Add button, and under Details in the General tab, you can as well mention and define the responsibilities here. To view the roles for a specific resources, go to Enterprise, click on Resources, select any resource for which you would like to view roles. Let me select a resource called Programmer, and in the Details tab under Roles, you can view role details here like role ID, role name, you can see that IT, and all of the details. In order to add any new role to this resource, click on this Assign button, or else go to Enterprise tab and click on Roles. Under Details in Resource tab, you can add. So you can add either way roles to resources and resources to roles. So let us again go to Roles window. If I select a role like Carpentry, now you can add the resources here. Go to Prices tab. Here you can feed 5 types of prices per unit for each role. So friends, whenever you assign roles to resources, you can select any of these prices based on which your budget calculation will be done. And under limits, you can mention the effective date and maximum units per time for the resources. Like for example, for this foundation, I am feeding the maximum units as 8 hours per day. So this would be my limit for this particular resource. You can as well add multiple limits for each assigned role. Now we are done with resources, resource codes and roles. And now let us understand the resources curves Okay, go to the Enterprise tab and click on this resource curves. In this window, you can click on add to add existing curve, or you can modify the existing ones. If I select something from global, let me select this and click on modify. These are the percentage values which sum up to 100%. You can directly modify the values here. So in this way, you can project the resource curve like an S-curve report. So friends, this is all about resources, resource codes and roles in Primavera P6. Okay friends, I hope you have enjoyed this video tutorial. If yes, please do give me a like, share and comment. For further more interesting videos, please do subscribe DP Tutorials. Thank you friends. Thanks for watching.